Okay, for this video, I will be discussing views in SQL or SQL. So what are views? By definition, a view is a named query stored in a database catalog. So it actually becomes a virtual table. So to create a new view, you use the create view statement. So the syntax is create view followed by the name of the view, then we have here our query. So why do we use views? Now actually using views will make your typing queries quite easier, especially if you type a very lengthy query. So that will be illustrated in our next examples later. So here's an example. We create a view. We call it view emp. Select emp no. So from name, depth no, depth name, depth location, hire date, then name as manager, salary, and then .com. From emp inner join depth on depth no equals depth no. So we have joined emp with depth using the depth no. Here's the foreign key and the primary key. Then left join again with emp, so the same table, but of course different alias. So on e.mgr equal to m.emp no. So we could have here, or we could display here the name of the manager. So just try to imagine if you're going to type this query, especially regularly. So it's quite a lengthy query. So instead of doing that, we can just create a view. Okay, so let's have an example, an actual example. So here, let me first select this one. So what if I type this query every time? So that's the query. Select so I just copied and paste. So you notice this is now the output of the query. So just try to imagine if I'm going to type that every time. So instead of doing that, I'll just create a view. So let me now copy this whole statement. So create view m. But before that, I'll try to show you first the tables. So show tables. So my database contains two tables, the depth and the emp table. So as I've said a while ago, when we create a view, the view is actually some sort of a virtual table. So I'll copy this and then paste. So it's no, I wasn't able to copy. Wait. Control C, paste. Yeah. So I have here now create view m as etc. So the same, but I just started it with create view m as, and so I'll place here semicolon. So that's it. I have here now created the view. So if I type show tables, you will see that I have here another table, the view emp table, which is also I can describe just like regular tables. So select or describe view emp, but that's just a virtual table. It is not actually a physical table, because the data that are coming from this table is actually the data from, or the rows or records from depth and the emp table. So now with this, I can just use it as a regular table. So instead of typing the very lengthy query, I can just now type, for example, select asterisk from view emp. So that will display that output. So no need for me to write very lengthy query. So select, let's say for example, name, manager, salary, commission from view emp. So as I've said, it acts like just like a table. So it's actually a virtual table. I'll be showing you another example here, but we will not be typing that because we don't have the data for that one. So just try to imagine this is a query. This one. So starting from this line up to this line. Just try to imagine if you're going to type the same query regularly. So instead, in this example, we created a view. So this will actually show the schedule of a student, including the name of the subject, that schedule, and then also even the quarterly grades, etc. So that's an example of a view. Okay, so that's all for this short video, and thank you very much for viewing.